Hi, this is Wade with Life Rich, Money Rich. Welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to look at your business game plan and creating your best year ever. So what I want you to do is imagine you've just had your best year ever and all your peers want to know how you did it. They have 10 questions for you. There's 10 questions on this form which you can get in the app or you can download the PDF from our website. And I'm going to take you through an example here, some sample information that might be entered if this were your business. So the first question is, what results did you achieve? What did you achieve that made this year so much better than all your previous years? And so this business owner says, well, you know, we increased new sales income by $50,000. And so that led to a $50,000 increase in income. We reduced customer defections by $25,000. That led to $25,000 more income. And I stopped working Friday afternoons. The business owner stopped doing that, and that saved 200 hours. So right there up front, we've got a pretty good starting point as far as what's happened in the business. If we go down just a little bit, we'll see the second question. What opportunities did you capture or release? Which products, services did you focus on? Which ones did you drop or ignore? We decided to focus on the top 3 products, which in this example happen to account for 80% of our sales, and we either ignored or maintained all the others. Now those led to this increase in income, so we're not going to type that number again because what you're going to see is this is an Excel-based form, and so it's going to calculate the numbers for you. And again, you'll be able to use a printable form or an Excel-based form from our website if you want to use that to write it out. But basically what we've got here is the focus has led to the additional income. Number 3, distractions and annoyances eliminated or delegated. We delegated customer complaint calls to the office manager, and that freed up the business owner 50 hours. And we eliminated the 3rd late pay calls. We were calling our clients 3 times to try to get them to make their payments, and we found that that 3rd call really didn't do much for us. That saved us some labor time of paying our team members, so that saved us $5,000. 4, sales processes implemented. What new or forgotten sales processes did we implement that were critical to your success? We called existing clients every 6 months just to see how we could help them, and the business owner contacted compliance who had complaints after the complaint was resolved. So the office manager still handled the complaint, but the business owner wanted to keep the client in the loop, make sure they did not feel like they were being ignored, and so the business owner called them. Staffing changes. We let go of an experienced team member with an extremely negative attitude, and that saved us $40,000. We hired a new, energetic, and happy to help team member, and that person cost us a little less money, but we did have to train them more, and the business owner had to invest 50 hours of their time, so that actually cost them. That's a negative 50, so that cost money. So we saved $10,000 of income, but it cost us 50 hours. Relationship changes. The business owner contacted the top 20% of the client base to connect with them, and that helped lead to the additional sales. Team members contacted local centers of influence at networking meetings, and we fired rude and obnoxious clients. We made a list of our most rude clients, and we let go of those. Marketing investment changes. How did you reallocate your marketing investments? We identified which advertising sources did not make money, and we dropped them. So real simple process. And you don't have to have 3 answers for each one of these. If it's powerful enough, good stuff. So we saved $10,000 there. And then we invested half of that back into the advertising sources that weren't working for us, and we used the other half for a trip to Hawaii. So we said, hey, we saved $10,000. We're going to take $5,000 out off the table and enjoy life, and we're going to put $5,000 back into some other advertising and marketing, and that was part of what helped us get our higher sales result. Systems and skills, upgrades and simplifications. What did you implement, upgrade, or simplify to guarantee success? We implemented the Sales Activity Boss software and coaching program to get our salespeople calling more. That's one of the programs we have. We identified which sales promotions worked and which didn't, and we simply got our salespeople using those processes, word tracks, and best practices that got more results, and that also helped with our sales increase. 9, your ideal client. How did your definition of your ideal client change, and how did you better connect with them? We really focused on simply those clients that have a good attitude, appreciate us, and take our advice. And the business owner called all clients who took part in our free annual review. So the business owner earlier up called the top 20% income-wise clients, in other words, the most investing clients in our business. And then secondly, the business owner also called the most engaged clients, those clients who took the time to meet with us and do an annual review. Your new lifestyle. How's your lifestyle changed now business is running the way you want? Section 10. Taking Friday afternoons off to enjoy life more. Again, we recorded those numbers up top. That's 200 hours. Spending more time with family and friends. And then bottom line, what's the one big shift? What's the big difference? Why this year has been so much better? We focused on lifestyle and net income first, and gross income and gross sales second. Obviously, gross sales and income are important, but we really wanted to get higher quality clients, higher quality team members, and we focused on that, and that allowed the business owner to make $95,000 more of income and have an additional 200 hours of free time. Hope you find this example helpful. As I mentioned earlier, you can look towards the back of the app in the More section to see how you can get the download of this particular file if you wanted to use the write-in version or the type-in version. Please also share feedback with us. Let us know whatever questions you have or suggestions. And as with all our products, we look forward to helping you work less, make more, and create your most desired lifestyle. Thank you.